and then you can see that we got the basic walk, and now it's time to fine-tune the animation. So we can work on the sideways motion of the character first if you want. So what happens is when the character is on, I think this, the character is on, the entire weight is on the right leg, so the character will move to the right. Okay, when the weight is on the right leg, the character goes to the right, and then it has to anticipate that movement a little bit. So the character moves to the right, and then again it will go here first, and then goes back to the middle. Then it will go this side a little bit, and goes this side, goes this side, and goes in the middle. And then we need to get the same design, so it goes down, goes up. So here it can come down, so we get a good curve here. Okay, that looks right, maybe slightly up. Okay, here also if you go to wireframe, you have to get the same so it goes down, then here, then comes down, goes here, something. If you go to sub-object, we need to understand where is this. And then once you fix those, we need to work on these curves, knee locking like we did last time. So the knee locking has, so we'll come this down here, and then we have to work with all these. So sub object is selected, so we can even move this one down. Why does the sub object turn off? So you can always then you can also work with the same curves here to make sure that the character gets this one. So the distance is equal here. Okay. And then control this, and then you simply use a sub object and then map these. Okay. And then make sure that everything is working fine here. Okay, and then the other thing we want to do is the rotation of the, so we can go to shaded mode here, and when the character is in the middle, he should be looking in the front. Okay, and then actually not right. When this leg is in the front, this leg will happen when the hips move that direction. So we don't have hips, so the character will look to the right. Then we will delete this key, and now the character is in the middle here. So the character will look in the front. So we can actually delete all these keys so that the character doesn't do anything funky. So whatever is here should also be here. So the character is looking in the middle. Now when this leg is in the front, what was the key? 13. The character will look that side. Okay. The middle, the right, and again we have to copy it. The 19, copy this one for the middle key. Okay. We can also do the sideways motion if you want. Okay. So you also get some sideways motion. It's too much. Okay, and then if you play the animation, okay, and then if you want, you can look at the knees and see how the knees are looking. I think all the knees, what we can do is simply delete all the knee animation, turn the auto key off, delete these. Simply position the knee in the middle. So what we can do is just place all the knee. I guess instead of deleting the keyframes, I'll do this. Okay, and then just make sure that the knee is looking right every time. That's better to do. So go to number 4, maybe here. Okay, so I think it does make sense for the knee to be always be in the straight line, I guess. So because the knee controls move with the hip control, we will have to make sure that the knee is in the right place at all the time. So why this doesn't have a key? Control this. So go to 4 and add a key. 7 add a key. 10 add a key. I think I deleted it and it didn't come back for some reason. Okay, now you can then make sure that the okay. So while doing that, we have to make sure that the knee looks right. And so from here it is 1 unit far, so we'll try to put it there and see if it makes sense. Okay, so the other thing happens when you walk is, let us look at this wireframe. Now the character is walking in the straight line, but generally what happens is that when the leg is in air, here it has to go sideways, tries to avoid the hitting our knee. So here also we need to move it slightly here. Okay, then we will have to make sure that the knee follows that. Okay, this looks a little odd. Sorry, we can turn it slightly. Okay, so refinement takes time. Once the basics are done, you got to make sure that I can keep going on and on, but I need to stop somewhere, so I will just do the basic knee movements here and then I'll stop. Okay, and then we need to move this out slightly first, more, then little, and then stop, and then here we will make a rotation. Okay, and I will stop here. To see how the animation looks. Okay, I think that has become too much. So we got to undo that part. I think it became too much. What we need to do is actually the legs look like they were in the right place here. They can go it's better that these legs go inside here. Okay, auto key on, and then I think it's better that the leg goes inside when it is in the front. Okay, so we can do the same thing here. Okay, so this should be less. Alright, so that's about it. You can keep refining it the way you see fit, and then make the character walk that way. See ya.